Hello, hello.
You see?
Ay, ay, ay. Ay, ay, ay.
Okay.
Well, I don't know. I think world music is a marketing device, and it's kind of racist, or because it's kind of like the rest of the world's music. Like Europe and America listen to, it's what they call the music from the rest of the world. So, but of course, I love music from all over the place, and I think most musicians are like that, and also most people that like music, My own music, I don't really have an easy way to describe it. Usually when people ask me what I do, I just say something funny, like it's irritating music or something like that. I think music has changed a lot in the last 20, 30 years, and people know a lot about experimental music, and, experimental music became much more popular with young people in the last 10 years, 10, 15 years. So people know pop music, and they know rock and roll, and they know soul music, they know music from different countries, experimental music, classical music. I think music audiences used to be divided, but that's changed.
Yeah.
I like James Blake. I think his way of making records is really excellent, really interesting. And people keep saying, oh, he sings and he does the dubstep, but what's interesting is how he chops the songs up, you know what I mean? He makes song music that feels good like a song feels, but he doesn't really make a song form, just give it a song structure, So I choose people because I like the way they play, and I think that they can understand what I want. One thing I look for is a musician who's got his own ideas. I want a challenge. I don't want a bunch of people that just do exactly what I want them to do, The Brazilians have less experience with that kind of music, But I've been doing what I do for a long time, and they know me, and they know what I do, so... I guess I get what I want by spending time working on it, No, internet is very useful, but and I watch YouTube all the time. But I think YouTube is much more interesting than MySpace now. MySpace kind of lost its function. People don't pay so much attention to MySpace, and but YouTube is very useful, and there's a lot of my music on YouTube. And there's people shoot the shows, there's old stuff, and the way people put up a song from a record with just a picture or something, so there's a lot of stuff on YouTube, And I like that it's not my choice, it's just there, It's so easy to take pictures and keep them, you know what I mean? And I think people are just learning how to use them. Right now people use them like to remember things with, even when they don't need them, like tourists. Sometimes you feel tourists don't look, they just take a picture. They don't really see, they just take a picture, And I think that's what's happening now with all these, with all these new digital devices, because people are just getting used to it. The way they use it will change, I think. I'm very interested in audiences always, How they react to the music, what else they like, what they like to do, I'm interested in audiences, crowds, I like crowds. It's nice to play to an audience that doesn't know you and isn't expecting what you do, and then to win them over, seduce them. I also like, I like it when it gets very physical, hot. People get, enjoy it physically, This one concert I always remember, we played in a closed space. This was a long time ago in Austria, and the electricity went off, so just the voice and the drums, and then we stopped, we waited, and the lights came back on, and we played, electricity went off again, we stopped and waited, and then it happened again. You know what I mean? And somehow the audience, we all got more and more excited, you know, and everybody, the kids started to like kiss each other, and it became very, hot and sweaty, and it was a great show. And it was kind of out of our control, you know what I mean? It's interesting. I call your image to mind. I call and recall tactile and olfactory signs. List your numerable and innumerable parts, all your limbs together in a single motion. Feast after feast goes bad. Many wins all there is. No rest to be had. I invoke, and I invoke. On my knees in a new memory. Wrapped up, set up. Being hypnotized. Lazy and pent up. I call out to you. Up to my waist in a howling wind. And all the trash it brings. I invoke, and I invoke. I invoke, and I invoke, and I invoke. All right.